Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dropping back to throw. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
A give left side for Hall. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They're going play action. Has it at the 7. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. In the red zone now. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Devon Achane to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down, here's Tua. Finds a seam down the middle. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second down carry for Achane. Defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and just 2 to go.
Ready. 21G. Left. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins trim the lead to 1. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They give on second to Hall. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with H.N. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has it downfield, working the left. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that is a Dolphins' 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Caught, nice game left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
1st down Dolphins.
All right, come on. 18.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from MetLife coming right up. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Miami.
Here's Tua again. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They start the drive with Hall. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he gets this down near the 30.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hall takes it straight ahead. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That's Sealer there to bring him down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Finds a man right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. From the red zone on 1st. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Back to throw. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 7.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Tagovailoa on first down. Catch made left side by Palmer. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tagovailoa again. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Quincy Williams has it.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. They go right back to Hall. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up 2.
A 1-yard gain brings up third and 6.
To the air on third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
And the Jets, first down.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. It's the Jets holding the lead at MetLife. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. This is a heater going deep. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Working on first down. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Hall on the give. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Dolphins bring out a fifth defensive back on third. They'll throw, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Go ahead. What?
Achan takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Devon Achan with the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To throw here on first down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is caught inside the 15. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets earn the chance to tie before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hill now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down, here's Tua. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. But still plenty of options left on third and short. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is a Dolphins first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Tua now from the gun. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Looking to throw. Straight over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. First down from the 42. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Pass play now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, play action. Completed left side to Smith. And they take him down right along the 30.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Connects on the crosser. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets push their lead to 3. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Hill now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Go right here. Solo left side.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally setting up, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. H-hand to the right. And this one down to the 37. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Go ahead.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets him around 6 there. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
It's called left side, right Hill. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Go ahead. 21 G. 22. Wait there.
From the red zone now. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grab the lead on their first series of the half.
For the extra point.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Jets 31.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Pass play on first and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. All set now. First and 10.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw, Tunga Vailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready, 20, TX.
From the red zone on first. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it up and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11.
42. Jets 31.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this is lofted deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Hall has the New York touchdown. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the third. Breece Hall with the touchdown. All right, So the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Free up the middle, it's a breakaway! Reaches the 40, into the red zone. And he finishes off the return partner, and just like that, gets his team 2 points. You could really hear the crowd swell. First on the block, and then again as he scooped it and started the return. Brock, really one of the most exciting plays you'll ever see in a game, no matter what the score is.
And one of the rarest for us as well. You know, the rule that they could take it back for 2 was introduced in 2015. And the total number of extra points blocked and taken back is still in the single digits. Incredibly hard to do, but they just pulled it off.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Flushed out now to his left. Now here he goes. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Catch me left side by Palmer. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
21G, 21G.
Working inside the red zone. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. York tacks on that extra point. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Clock isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 33-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They go play action on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down. But damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
22 more yards. That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Same guy, Wilson again. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You've got to be so keyed in and physically. You know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Hill now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Running left. Here's Achane. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. There's that man again. It's Hill. Here he goes again. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To pass on 1st and 10. Cut out left. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Half the 60, 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Pass play coming here. What was caught? Touchdown, New York. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Dolphins 58, Jets 50.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Hill now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And He was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Go ahead.
2 and out from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A-Chan running right. Shoots away from one. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
3-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Right here.
Tagovailoa keeping it on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Look good on the point after. And the Dolphins lead by 15 now. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
70 range, 70.
To throw here on 1st down. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he gets this beyond midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Down the field. He's got Wilson. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jason Marshall. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
And stick with A-Chan. No one's around him. He's got space. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 37 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
And the Dolphins 1st down.
That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Chan again. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achan. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
That's another Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 35. First down, Miami.
Running with Achan here out of the gun. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning. This offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from New York.